Hello guys, this is Bria Eunice here, and today I'm going to talk about learning how to be comfortable with your own company. Okay, so I feel like it's really important for me to come on here and talk about this, and I totally know that we all experience life differently, we all feel differently, we all see things differently. So this is just really what I used for myself that helped me. I'm just gonna be transparent. Throughout high school, I always had a boyfriend, and I never had a boyfriend like thinking that I needed him. It was just kind of more so a thing to do out of boredom. My final year of high school, I had a boyfriend, and we dated for about a year. And after we broke up, we continued talking. Like, we were in a relationship, but I was talking to other people, he was talking to other people. When he officially stopped talking to me, it was a very big setback because you're used to talking to someone, and we had been talking all together for 2 years, you know, even after we stopped dating. So it was like a break in routine. It was definitely uncomfortable, and it was like I had lost myself. And when he left, I found myself feeling like I needed some kind of male attention to be content. For about 6 or 7 months, I would talk to a guy, it would end, okay, new guy, that would end, new guy, that would end. And it got to the point where I met a guy who was really nice. I said, okay, if this doesn't work out, Bria, you're taking some time for yourself to figure out why you feel this way. Like, what is wrong with me where I feel like I need this attention, okay? So long story short, the last guy didn't work out per usual. And I said, okay, that does it. That's it. Now I'm focusing on me. So it was uncomfortable, but it had gotten to the point where emotionally I was exhausted. Like, I had been drained from all that, you know, okay, we're talking and now we're not talking anymore, and I have to start all over. Like, starting over is a very tedious process. It is draining. And I tell people all the time, everyone has energy, okay? And our energy transfers so easily, and some people are draining and they don't even know they're draining. And you know, it's not their fault. They could be extremely stressed out, you're in their vicinity, so now you're feeling anxious, you're feeling uptight. You see what I'm saying? When I was talking to all these different people, their energy was draining. You know, I would see where I would go into their life and they would become happy, you know, I would make them happy, but they would just suck the life out of me. Be very sad, always very tired, always very anxious. And it was because of the people that I was dealing with. So I was like, that's the first thing I need to know. You know, I need to know that dealing with all these people is not healthy for my mental health, okay? I wanted to learn more about myself. Okay, I became so I don't know how to like I became so focused on learning my energy and learning what I wanted in life, learning, you know, how I act with others, you know, what my personality is, if I'm always super happy, always super sweet, if I'm, you know, like learning more about myself so I can cater to my needs and be to myself what I was trying to find in other people. Me and that guy stopped talking. I stopped texting everyone. I was no longer looking for someone to talk to. I was no longer interested in a relationship. I didn't want to go on dates. I didn't want to FaceTime. Like, I was like, you know, and I didn't want to be rude or insensitive. Like, if a guy would hit me up, I would say, hey, thank you for complimenting me, but right now I'm just, you know, I'm not in the space to be talking to anyone. I began to just, you know, think of things that I knew that I like to do. I love reading. I really loved poetry. I loved seeing other people write things about their feelings. I loved quotes. I'm a very big quote person. So I was like, okay, Bria, let's get some books. So I went to Barnes & Noble, purchased these two books. They are by Tiffany D. Jackson. She's an urban fiction author. These are two very great books. So these occupied a lot of my time. During this time, I also began reading the Bible. I am Christian, so I really dove into the Bible. and learned a lot. I listened to a lot of podcasts. I watched a lot of sermons on YouTube. I was also going to the gym like 5 days a week. This is before the semester started. So I was very occupied, and not talking to anyone during that time was so refreshing. It wasn't until after I stopped talking to guys that I realized how peaceful it is to have total control over your whole life. We don't think that by talking to someone or entertaining someone that they have control over our life, but it's so easy as, if the person you're talking to is in a bad mood, now you're in a bad mood because you're trying to figure out why they're in a bad mood. You see what I'm saying? That's them having control over your life for that period of time, and it's unhealthy, especially if you are not 100% happy with yourself. Like if you're not 100% secure, then it's even worse because it's going to have an even bigger impact. And so during that time, I was like, this is so peaceful. Like I don't have to worry about why someone didn't text me good morning, or why their mood is off, or if they're gonna call me, if they're gonna ask me to come see them. It's like, it's no wondering, it's no questioning, no assuming. It felt so good. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this was in August 2019. It is November 3rd, and I still don't talk to anyone. And I really had to take that time out to regroup, because energy is so real. And it's honestly, I'm going to say this, for me, I had to get to the point where I was tired. I had to get to the point where I was tired of being impacted by all these people, nothing to me. Like, you're here, you're in my life for like a month, and then you're gone. And it's like, that was just a waste of time. I'm wasting my time with people who aren't going to be here. And it's good to be nice, it's good to build friendships, but at some point you have to realize when those friendships and entertaining and situationships are negatively impacting your life. Okay, I'm the kind of person, it's really hard for me to love someone. Okay, like it's very hard for me to love someone. I'm very quiet, I'm really to myself. It's really hard for me to get to the point where I am comfortable enough to be myself with someone. So it's like I would like get in the door of being comfortable, and then boom, they're gone. And it's like, oh my god, like I had really started caring for you, and now you're gone, and now I'm sad, and I'm sad for 3 weeks. I'm wondering like what I did wrong, or what I didn't do, or what more could I have done, or what was wrong with me, like that needed a wig, or my clothes too ugly, am I too fat? Like it's like that insecurity and questioning myself. No. No. And I had to realize that I'm not an insecure person. Like, I am very much aware of my worth. I don't really count physical beauty as holding weight. I consider myself beautiful internally. Like, so to make me question my worth, like, am I pretty enough? Am I skinny enough? Like, do I look good? Do I need makeup? Do I need a wig? I don't like that. And I found myself doing that after every person that would leave my life. I was like, okay, what is wrong with me? Like, why wasn't I enough? And I had to learn that it was never me. Like, I was never the person coming up short. I'm the kind of person that once I'm in, I'm all in. And when you exert that much into a person, if they're not ready for it, they're going to leave. So I had to realize that I was not too little, and I was not too much. I was allowing the wrong people into my life. Not saying they were bad people, but up front, I knew. So I knew these guys weren't going to be with their girlfriend. I knew they weren't on my level mentally, physically, financially. They were not on my level, and I was still entertaining them, hoping they would become who I wanted them to be, which was wrong. And that was an insecurity within myself for just, being willing to take anything just to say I had someone. No, don't. So I had to realize that I was not going to withhold the amount of love that I am capable of giving out. I wasn't going to, reciprocate negative energy or do all that assuming or accusing or questioning or being crazy. That's not me. I was going to fall back, focus on myself, give all that love to myself, all that energy to myself, and it worked. You know, the only person that you are with 24/7 is yourself. You are stuck with your mind all the time, and all this love to other people who aren't capable of comprehending it and accepting it, so they push you away. That's not good. You know, like, don't, you know, cut yourself back or restrict yourself, or don't overly exert yourself to the point where you're giving too much. Don't do that. You know, the right person who is capable of being what you need them to be and taking in everything that you're capable of giving is out there, I promise you. But until you find that person, put all of that positive energy into yourself, okay? It's just you, and it's peaceful, and no one can impact your mind when you're by yourself. So I would really, for me, that was really big, you know, to just do things that I like. You really have to figure out what you like to do, okay? Even I had deleted my social media for several days because I just wanted to go off the grid. I was like, okay, fall back, sis. Do something that you like to do. Like, if you're in school or you're working, then you really don't have time to be talking to anyone. Just focus on school, focus on working, and your time is occupied. And then you have your all to give to yourself and to your money or to your education. Me, I work and I go to school, so trying to split up energy between work and school and myself is hard, but I still love myself. You know, I still make time for myself. Once you get to the point where you are content and happy and at peace with yourself, you know, it's a priceless feeling. And you will never, you know, once you become content with yourself, you will never give anyone that much power over your life. You know, even with looking, like, if you're someone who is hurt due to an ex or an old friendship, when you learn how to be content with yourself, that won't even impact you that much anymore, because you'll understand that, hey, they're not for me. They're not supposed to be here in my life right now. If they were here in my life, the amount of self-love I have right now would not be here. Even looking back on who I was 6 months ago, when I tell y'all, this is like new. I haven't been on this journey for years. This is new. I'm still learning. I'm still going through it. But when I look at myself 6-8 months ago, I was so desperate. Like, why am I out here searching for someone else's attention? Like, what are they gonna do for me besides be annoying or drain my energy? Nothing. Nothing at all. So affirmations, telling yourself, hey, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm wise, I have a great life, I'm gonna have a great day. Learn yourself. Find some things that you love to do, whether it's coloring, going for a walk, listening to music, maybe you love singing or reading a book. Just focus on that. Focus on your craft. Focus on your work, your schoolwork, your job. Talk to yourself positively. Cancel out any negative self-talk. Don't say, oh my god, I'm stupid, oh my god, I'm slow, wow, that was really crazy of me, why did I do. None of that negative self-talk. Tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're strong, that you're happy, that you have a great life. Be thankful for everything that you have. Always show appreciation. And surround yourself with positive people. I plan to make more of these videos with different topics. If there's anything that you guys would like for me to talk about, you can DM me, you can email me, you can comment on this video. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope I'm gonna just like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends. You know, we are learning how to love ourselves and how to be comfortable with ourselves. Okay, thank you for watching.